I'm gonna be plastic welding that. Redoing the tail lights, which are over there curing. That's the door card here. A little bit of the windshield repair, just a little tuck in there with some heat, and then it should go back into place. Cleaned up the headlights. All right, so what is up? The last time you guys saw this was for my wedding day. You probably didn't even see it. Actually, I only had it on my story a couple times, but cleaned up the headlights a little bit, made them look nice. I cleaned up this one just as a show, and then this guy over here a little bit later, and it still looks nice since I cleaned it. And basically what he wants is to make this car look nice to sell. But if I make it look too nice, he won't sell it, which I kind of want him to keep it. So he wants little things like this. When the heat wave happened, this guy just popped up. Little thing, you know, no biggie. Next thing's next, door panel. I have that over here. And then I did the taillights, which I have over there curing. Basically resealed them because they just were not, they were getting moisture inside. And then obviously the door card is very expensive, being the red one. You can just take this off. It's all bolts. And it's nice that it has that option. But you see this right here? That's why we're fixing it. Having sunlight made it so that the bigger guys did not cure well enough, but the smaller guys are gone. Used to be able to see a bunch of like dots all over the place and very noticeable even if it's clean. Right now you don't notice those as much or at all, but these guys definitely need another pass. I'm gonna get in there with a little pick and take off a lot of the glass shards. Clean it up again because you could still feel it too. So that didn't cure well at all, so I need to put some weight on that, leave it on the sun, and try to figure that out. But is that a spider? It's a tiny little spider. Okay, so it is currently the next day, and now I am going to be looking for my razor blade because I have no idea where I left it. I have other razor blades, like for my floors, but I wanted to find those. Oh, I found it. Okay, there's my razor blade. Okay, so all you need is a razor blade. You don't even need water. A lot of people say you need water to do this with a razor blade. You do not. So you can see that one did not go away. Neither did this one, but all the other ones seem to have gone away. So let's just peel this off. You guys can see it leaves kind of like a layer right there. And look how transparent that looks. Well, this one. You can see how transparent it looks. This one obviously still has a cover, but same deal. As soon as you take it off, transparency. This one did not go away, so I need to put some weight on it. This one also need to put some weight or something on it. Definitely won't mess up the windshield wiper blades anymore, but yeah, so I'm just gonna take them off. And then once you take them off, you'll see that it has like this residue. Basically just wanna go with the thing, make sure the blade is new. And if you wanna spray something, spray something. Okay, so this is not really gonna be a video because I'm really busy trying to finish this thing. Beautiful, beautiful car. This is the car that I took to my wedding. And just needs a little love, little bit of love. Right now I am gonna do that, just buttoning up little stuff. It's gonna stay there all night. So is that. This I did not see. I probably can't get that to stay, but you know, little things like that bothered him. Door panel was broken. Trying to get that buttoned up. Taillights were leaking water. Got them all sealed up. Just some silicone seal, and I like this silicone because it's super clear. You're not gonna be able to notice that ever. You can see it, but you really can't see it. Then plastic welded that, and now it's just curing. some epoxy. Bumper's going on. There it is. But yeah, no, I freaking love this car. How it is, even with the stock wheels, just looks mad amazing. So anyway, I am going to start putting it back together, and just one last quick look at that before we finish up here. So yeah, I'm gonna start putting this stuff together. Like I said, this is not really a video on this or me doing this, but it's just me showing you guys how nice this car is and how timeless of a design they did with this guy. Like, all you see those knobs over there, yeah, it's dated, but it works. Everything is for the driver, nothing on the passenger side. The radio's there in the middle, hidden. It's very simple, very clean, and I really wouldn't want it any other way. Hardtop was the only difference that I'd probably change, but not my car. And really like drop tops too. I mean, would prefer it without it, but you know, this is freaking insane how nice this car is. Okay, that's my rant on the S2000. I would probably destroy one of these if I owned one, so kind of glad I don't. But, you know, cleaning it up, headlights, cleaning it up. I am gonna give it a wash. I'm not gonna tell him about it, but I am gonna give it a wash and get it all nice and clean for him when he gets back. Got everything lined up, buttoned up. Made sure everything was looking nice. All the gaps the same on both sides. So yeah, well, that is it, guys. I will show you guys the after of this, just for the end, but I'm not gonna show the process. But yeah, this is where we're at. All right, so I'm not even kidding. The more I looked, the more chips I found. And I'm not even kidding. There's like small, tiny little guys right here. You can barely see that, but I make this as pristine as possible. So the more that I paid attention to, the more little chips I saw. Not gonna worry about the super tiny guys, but I did get a lot of the bigger ones. Obviously the biggest one being the one that's over here and over here. This guy needs some like pressure. This is a blind crack, and it should not be visible after sitting out here in the sun for a good 15 minutes. And after, obviously, you know, giving it a good trace. Now from the inside, I think it already looks better. No, you can still kind of see it. Anyway, gonna leave it to 15 minutes to cure, and we'll go from there. Next step is adding this little serum, and then this on top of it. Then let it sit in the sun for, I don't have that much sunlight left, so I'm gonna have to do this quick. All right, so pains me to say my friend wants to sell this thing, but he said if I can make it look pretty, might change his mind. So to have him keep in his car, fix these chips right here. These little ones over here. Just get some isopropyl alcohol and just make this thing look nice and brand new.